Hello everyone, my name is Doriana and welcome to a new episode of our travel stories and lifestyle experiences. Where are we today? Picture it, we are in Sicily at Catania Airport. Just to give you an idea, Catania Airport is the biggest in the island, and in 2019 it ranked number 6 in Italy for international and national passengers, and number 2 for national passengers only. From June 3rd, after the lockdown period, with Italy gradually opening up to national and international flight, Catania Airport, has many other airports all around the world, had to figure out the new normal and comply with the new rules set by the national government, the National Civil Aviation Authority, and by the new safety procedures set by European Union. Currently, the island shows a very low number of cases, with about 150 people with contagion and on their way to fully recover. So here we are with Veronica Pappalardo. She is the security manager. Welcome, Veronica. Thanks for being with us.
It's a pleasure.
And she is the person in charge to explain us how it's going to be the experience for those passengers choosing Catania Airport for flying in and out the island.
Of course, would you like to go in?
Sure, we'll follow you.
First of all, we have to show to a security guard the access to the terminal, so a boarding card or a ticket or reason to go in. For example, a pilferage denounce if I lost my luggage and I have to pick up it. Otherwise, if I am passengers on departure, just show my ticket or my boarding pad and I go through. And I don't need to stop before entering. I just have to wear my mask and go through this corridor. And I will be controlled by the thermoscanner we have installed here.
We stop to where the thermoscanner here and show the passenger. That's the thermoscanner. So that's the gentleman in charge for verifying if the thermoscanner has a red light or a green light for each passenger going inside the terminal. So we see barriers here. That means
that we are following the ENAC and the EASA, European Air Safety Authority, for the separation of the flow. I mean that all the passengers that arrive, they don't meet the passengers on departure. So we still have to follow these guidelines and respect the distance of more than 1 meter and the separation from arrivals and departures.
We are at the departure area, the first floor of the terminal, and I can see there are some changes here too. Can you explain us, Veronica, what's going on here?
As you can see, we marked them on the floor, the signs to tell to passengers to respect the distance, and then we have available to check in the check-in desk from 22 to 50, and otherwise from 1 to 21st we close all the check-in to permit to the passengers to stay on queue, respecting the distance, to go through the security control. In case we have a huge quantity of passengers, they can stay respecting the rules on queue through this corridor we are going to show you.
So we passed through security controls, which are exactly as before, except for the fact that few areas are open. So here we are at the departure gate, and I can see a lot of difference from the previous way this area was set up. Can you explain us what's going on here?
Of course. We remodulated the layout, and we decided to put the chairs in distance between the gates. As you can see, we have marks also on the floor here, and following the EASA guidelines, we prefer to board the passengers with fingers. Just in case they have to go on a bus to reach the aircraft, the bus can accept just 50% of the passengers we accepted before, and they can stay just no more than 15 minutes inside the bus, so the boarding is immediately on the aircraft.
So Veronica, let's suppose the plane has landed. What are the passengers going to do?
As you can see, we are in a empty loading bridge, but on arrival, the plane parked over there. The ramp agent opened the door, and the passengers disembark from this side, and they go through this corridor to reach the arrival area.
We're now walking to the baggage claim area and see what happens there. We met Dr. Alecci Rosaria. She is from the Health Airport Authority, and she is going to check temperature for passengers arriving from a touring flight.
Our doctor, she will control the temperature through the thermoscanner, and in case we have passengers with high temperature, more than 37.5 for Italy, she will control again with a IR temperature control, and just in case after 3 other measurements she accepts that the passenger is positive with a high temperature, she will start the protocol of control in a separate area, and she will inform the authority.
So the lost and found area. Veronica, can I tell you how desolating is to see Catania Airport so empty? I mean, the biggest airport in Sicily, with just a couple of people inside. How many flights do we have per day at the moment? Just to give an idea.
Actually, we have around 20 flights per day, but we're expected to have from 50 to 60 in about 2 weeks, so from July to August. And yes, it's absolutely desolated and so sad, especially for us that this is our second home. But we never give up.
As we said before, the terminal has been divided into 2 different areas, and this is the area, Veronica, for
of the passengers on arrival. So they have to follow these signs and go through this way. We have 2 bars here that to give the services to passengers, and some rental cars are already open. This is the way. We also have here security guards to control the social distance, and also to avoid that the people can enter inside the terminal without the temperature control.
So basically all those doors are closed, and there is only one door, which is that one, open. And people can only exit from that door and cannot enter from that door. Veronica, what about the parking areas? Are all active, all open?
They are all active, of course, but we also open a new parking that is nominated P6, and we have 30 minutes free for meeters and greeters or for passengers. So, as you can see on the marks, the passengers, so the people are waiting for passengers, they can park over there, stop there without entering inside the terminal and waiting for the greeters.